Hey guys, so this is part two of V.A.R, verbal abusive relationship. And I want to talk about the emotional effects and what you can do to cope in this type of situation. So again, I'm just not doing videos about movement, but I also want to talk about the emotional distress that domestic violence can cause and what you can do about it. So again, this is part two, and I want to talk about the emotional effects of verbal abuse. Number one, it causes depression. What is depression? It causes low self-esteem. It makes you feel fearful, causes feelings of fear, and it causes you to be totally dependent on your abuser. It makes you feel like, well, I can't depend on anybody else. He's my only hope. He's the only person that I can depend on. So again, you are totally dependent on that abuser. It increases your dependency. You want to escape, but you're tied to him. Okay, so effects of emotional abuse causes depression. It causes guilt. What is guilt? Feelings of blame. So they blame themselves and they feel guilty because they've been in this situation for so long, they never left. Number three, it causes loneliness. So you feel isolated. And then during that isolation period, you suppress your feelings. And the last one is PTSD. The long-term effects of this causes anxiety. What is anxiety? Worry and nervousness. What can be done? And this is the conclusion of V.A.R, verbal abusive relationships. What can be done? Number one, let that person know that it's not okay. Now, before I go into these tips, I want to make this disclaimer. It depends on the severity of your situation. So now all these tips will work. It depends on your partner. So though they're verbally abusive, it depends on if they will work with you and if they acknowledge your emotions and how you feel. So if they are approachable, and they're willing to change and they're willing to make some changes and want to make the relationship better, then you can do this. If they are not receptive to how you're feeling, if they refuse to change and they become, their verbal abuse increases and it leads to physical, then it's time to leave. But this is for partners or people who's in a relationship and their counterpart is workable. They're listening to what you're saying and they're willing to make changes because they see how much they're damaging you, and then they're acknowledging what they're doing. Okay, so here are the tips of what can be done. And again, I can't stress it enough, this is based on your situation, the severity of your situation. So number one, let them know that it's not okay. Say something, verbalize that you don't like it. Have disagreement, have the conversation of, well, we need to see a therapist or you need to get anger management. Again, and this is your partner, whether your partner is male or female, say something. Number two, check yourself. If you experience negative emotions like sadness, disappointment, frustration, anger, you feel guilty, express this to your partner like, hey, are you talking to me? You coming out of your mouth like that? It's making me feel sad. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm not a happy camper. So something needs to be done. Okay, so check your emotions. If you're feeling this way, say something. Do not suppress it. Don't keep it inside. Number three, make it known. Again, I can't stress enough, this depends on the severity of your situation. If you are able to even vocally say something about your feelings. So make it known. Expressive, put it out there. Say something, speak up, use your voice. How do you make it known? Say something, speak up, use your voice. Again, tell your partner, be honest with them. I'm not happy in this relationship. You treat me like crap. Okay? So again, make it known. The next one is set up boundaries. Let it be known what you won't allow. I refuse to have you calling me all types of B's and all this other stuff. For a male, I refuse to have you de-escalate. I refuse to have you degrade my masculinity. I know I'm a good man. I take care of this household. I refuse to allow you to put me down anymore. I'm not taking it. I'm tired of your crap. I'm tired of how you don't appreciate me. Okay, so put that out there. Set boundaries. Discuss how you feel with them. If you see that the environment is stressful and angry, let them know, hey, you take several seats, you stay over there in that room, I'll stay over here. If we got to yell back and forth in separate rooms, that's fine. But I need some space between us right now because you're triggering me and I'm heightened. Again, you're triggering me and I'm getting heightened. All right? So express yourself, let it be known, set boundaries, create a space during heated moments and arguments. Okay? Next, have a system of support. Guys, look, I don't care who you are, male, female. If you're at a point where you're questioning your identity and who you are, and you're losing a sense of self, please have the support of friends. Not the abuser friends, your friends that you went to school with, that you're down with, the ones that will ride or die with you for more than 5 to 20 years. Consult those friends and ask them, hey, do you think I'm this way? Have I changed? Have I become such and such? And they'll look at you like, who have you been talking to? Who is this person in your ear that is painting this picture of what you are not? Who is this person that's dismasculating your beauty? Who is this person that's destroying your femininity or your masculinity? Who is this person that's destroying your identity, your personality, this big ball of sunshine, this happy person that you used to be? Who's putting these poisonous thoughts or these ideas in your head that you're this nasty, mean person, that you don't listen, that you're fat, that you're ugly, that you're stupid? Please have a support system. It's very important when you begin to doubt who you are. Another one is a plan of escape. If the person refuses to change and they continue to verbally abuse you and they love bomb you, which I will talk about in detail tomorrow, that is a state of emotion abuse, love bombing. If they make all these false promises and you don't see no change, it's time to plan for an escape. Pack a bag, your clothes, any documentation, credit cards, cash, do what you need to do, an emergency cell phone, whatever is important to you, pack it up. And the last one is know when to leave. Here's when you know when to leave. Know when to leave when they refuse to change. Know when to leave that you was happier before that person came. Hey, I was happy with my friends. I was laughing. I was smiling more. I was sociable before you came into the picture. I was much happier. So I was up here. I had friends. I was sociable. I was smiling. Now I'm sitting in the house. I'm depressed. I'm in the corner and I'm an undercover alcoholic. I'm up here. I was happy. I had friends. I was active. I did stuff. I was the funny person in the clique, in the crew. People could depend on me. I'm home. I'm alcoholic. I'm depressed. I'm smoking. I'm putting on weight. I'm losing weight. I'm happy. I'm sad. Know when to leave. Know when to get out of there. It's not rocket science, guys. Happy, sad. Happy, depressed. Okay, so that's very important that you acknowledge that and know when to leave. And I would like to end with this. Staying in a verbal relationship is poisonous to your soul. It affects your outlook on life. It causes you to be bitter, cynical, mean, and callous. So staying in a V.A.R situation, verbal abusive relationship, is poisonous to your soul. It's a slow poison. It will damage your insides, which will lead to damaging your outsides over long, effective time. Okay, so it causes bitterness, you're being cynical, you're mean, and you're callous. For more information, guys, thank you so much. I'm enjoying this 21-day challenge. This is only day 2. V.A.R situation, verbally abusive relationship situations. And again, email me at awilliam4000@gmail.com. And tomorrow is day 3. I'll talk about emotional abuse. Thank you guys so much. Be blessed. Love you. Take care. Have a great day. And also remember, I would like to leave a note. You don't have to stay in your situation. I don't care how you got in it. What's more important, and my goal as to minister to your soul, is to encourage you, let you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody is praying for you to get out of the situation. Always, for tips of escape, call the 1-800 Domestic Violence Hotline. They will give you advice on what to do and counsel. If it is severe, call the cops. Do not call your friends. Call the cops if the verbal turns into physical. Have a system. Have a group of friends. Create cryptic codes so you can plan your escape. If you're trying to leave and you got your emergency bag ready, you got your best friend with you, your ride or die, like, hey, the cryptic code could be pizza. They would know pizza means I gotta leave. It's time for me to go to a safe place. So create any word between your circle of friends, not the abuser. I can't express that enough. Your circle of friends that you grew up with, not his friends, okay? So call the hotline, call 911, have a system of support of friends, plan of escape, call safe shelters or safe houses where you can move away from the abuser and the abuser does not know where you are, okay? Pack a bag. Now, I will say this, if you have children, It's going to be a little bit rougher, but there's still a way of escape. Within the next 21 days, I will talk about legally the loopholes and how you can get away from such a dangerous partner, or bring in a guest speaker, okay? But guys, thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.